Hey yo, what is going on guys? Cash and Clean here, and for today's video I just wanted to go over gem augmentation with you guys today, and hopefully in my next video I can talk about the new crystal gem stuff, like what levels you're supposed to level up your crystal gems to, loot collect them, get all the new resources, all of that stuff. So hopefully I can prepare that for the next episode for you guys, but for today I just wanted to go over this stuff because I have been getting asked a lot of questions about these in some of my other videos, plus on streams in general. Alright, so starting off, I'm just going to click on a gem. This is going to be a simple tutorial, so nothing really much to it, really. So I don't want to waste these resources and actually use them because I actually kind of need them for gems, but I'm just going to tell you what it does. So pretty much the builder's rough focus, this will raise the percentage here value a little bit, this will raise it a medium amount, and this will raise it a large amount. I'm probably just going to use this example from my berserk battler that I just brought in here. So I have a berserk battler and power gem, so it's pretty much going to be the same with lesser gems. So I'll just take this for example. I'll use all three of these augmenting things on this stat here. So as you can see, from 20% goes to 23, so without any boosts it goes up a little bit. This is supposed to be the medium amount, the moderate as it says, so we do that. Goes to 28, so that's pretty good. Oh, I guess not really pretty good, but it's something. And then the large amount, that's going to go from 28 to 40, so, you know, pretty large. I would show you with what it is on one boost, but I'll just show you on two boosts. So it's going to go up less than what it did with the one with no boosts. So if I just do this, 18 still stays at 18, so, you know, do it one more time, goes to 19. So as you can see, very, very small amount. So with the medium one goes, you know, 2%, not too bad, but it's still kind of bad. Then with the large one, it goes from 21 to 25. So as you can see, you're going to need a bunch of these resources if you want to augment your gems all the way. And I only recommend doing this if it's a perfect gem. And what I mean by that is this berserk battler is a 3-star and it's a berserk battler, so I'm for sure going to be using this on somebody. So I will probably augment that gem. So like if you have a 2-star gem or a radiant gem or something of that matter, just don't even bother with it. Or if it's extremely low PR, like at level 15, if you get a lesser gem at like, I don't know, 11, like, I don't know, 70 PR, you probably don't want to use that one, mainly because you're going to be stuck augmenting your gems for a while. So I usually recommend 1260 power rank or higher. Now we're going to move on to the sparks and the flares. So these are going to be really good and also going to be really hard to get. I'll get into how to get the resources in a second. So for these sparks, they reroll one selected stat, I guess. So let's just go with the big gem, for example, that I have here. If I wanted this to be, I don't know, max health or something, or crit hit, I would use this and I'll just reroll and see if I can get lucky. Usually people don't end up getting lucky and you end up using like 7 of these to get one specific stat. So keep in mind that it could be terrible, but it could also be good. One more thing I wanted to note, if you're using a magic damage character and you have physical damage on the big gem, this is the big gem, remember that, you can actually change physical damage to magic damage. But that's only on the big gem. However, with the little gem, whatever damage you have, you're stuck with it. Arcane is going to be magic damage, Fierce is going to be physical. There is one that just doesn't say either of them. That one can be swapped, I'm pretty sure, but I would just stick with the norm. But yeah, if you had like max health or something on like a lesser gem, you could definitely swap that to whatever stat you need. But obviously the damage type is going to stay what it is. Moving on to the flares. Now, this is a very costly resource. It's pretty expensive to make one of these, and it's pretty hard to even get them. I don't even have any, but maybe I can get lucky with these lustrous gem boxes. Either way, you can kind of just read what it says. It just moves the boost thing, this thing over here, just to a different stat pretty much. So if you have like one boost in each category here and you'd want to remove the one on crit hit, you would just use that and it would go to a random one. And if you want to try to get lucky and get all 3 into light, it will take you a while, but it is doable. So like if I had 1 boost onto like magic damage, for example, here, and 2 onto light, I would just use this flare and try to get lucky to get it go to light, but it might go to crit damage. Kinda depends on your luck. But yeah, that's gonna be the main thing for this video. One more thing I do want to mention though, if you have 2 boosts, like let's just say these boosts here were on crit hit here, and you have no boosts onto magic damage, what you could do to save yourself some resources and just use your sparks to re-roll your stuff around. So like just re-roll these around until you swap them around, if that makes sense, because one has to be max health and then you have to swap the damage and then the crit hit. I don't know if that made sense to you guys, but just save yourself some resources. If you have 2 boosts onto crit hit, just swap crit hit to a different stat and then swap your other thing that you want to be what it is, if that makes sense. Hopefully that makes sense. I think you guys get it though. Just do some swapping and then you can save yourself some flares so you don't have to swap your things around constantly. And if you want to know how to actually make these things, apart from just getting them from lustrous gem boxes, which you do get 3 on Wednesdays or 6 if you have Patreon, go over to the Adventures crafting bench, go to gems, and you have your stuff here. I highly recommend getting this tome over here. But apart from that, you can get your rough focuses here, which I don't really recommend building. I would go for either this or this, but it is up to you. Whichever one you can actually make. This is probably going to be the most used one. I know it's going to be kind of difficult, but I do believe in you guys. Just got to get that bound brilliance and all, which is where the tome comes in handy. And you can get your weeklies, so there's always that. And then these obviously are just kind of annoying because you need lunar souls. Binding in darkness kind of takes a bit of grind. And then eyes you can kind of just buy. To craft a chaos flare, you need to craft 2 of these to make 1 of these. Kind of annoying. That's why I mentioned the whole using the spark to swap stuff around if you need to. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all I wanted to talk about for this video. Hopefully all of that made sense to you guys. Hopefully you have enjoyed. Drop a like, subscribe if you're brand new to the channel, and we'll see you all later.